This new AI agent will change agency businesses forever. And that's not me trying to hype it up. That's not me trying to over exaggerate. I'm being dead serious. And you're probably wondering what it is. It's the new OpenAI operator. You're probably wondering, what is this OpenAI operator? This is straight from their website. It's an agent that can go to the web to perform tasks for you. Using its own browsers, it can look at a web page, interact with it, click, scroll. It basically can control your computer to completely automate tasks. Right now, it's only available to the people who pay for the $200 per month plan for ChatGPT. And you have to be living in the US, although you can access it in different countries by using a VPN. And so to kind of give you an example of what it looks like, this is straight from their website. As of now, it can do things like buy things from order from restaurants, book plane tickets, completely automated. Okay, as you can see, it does the research, it controls, it has its own digital keyboard, and it does the things. And so some more examples: it can book one-way flight tickets, schedules appointments with barbers. The main point is it can control your computer and automate work for you. Okay, and so why is this huge news? It's not huge news because it can, order things, it can book plane tickets. It actually goes deeper than that. Okay, and so as an online agency owner, as an online service provider, online businesses, we have to look into this. And so we have to look at, why do agencies exist? Why do online service businesses exist in the first place? And here's why. The primary job of online service providers is to identify a gap in the marketplace. Okay, so it's the gap between the current and desired situation of the marketplace. And to bridge this gap for their clients, they need to solve the underlying problems. And the main way agencies solve these problems is by implementing a combination of different mechanisms into their clients' businesses. Okay, so there's a current situation of a marketplace and there's a desired situation. And agencies and online service providers help people bridge this gap and go from their current to their desired situation. And usually under the gap, there's problems, and there's agencies implement mechanisms to solve these problems. Okay, and different examples of these mechanisms can be running ads for people, creating content, posting content, doing outreach, helping them refine their offer, implementing lead nurture systems, consulting them information. There's a whole bunch of different mechanisms that agencies and online service providers implement to help prospects solve these problems and bridge this gap to go from their current to their desired situation. And so now we have to ask ourselves, how do agencies implement these mechanisms for their clients? Okay, and we have to go real deep into it. And so first things first, humans have a brain, which is where we derive our information. It's our source of information. And we also have fingers, which is the tools we use to input information into our computers. AI, on the other hand, is trained on very large data sets, so it can process information, much more information, infinitely quicker than humans can. And it digitally inputs information into the program, the computer, whatever the case is. And so both human brains and fingers constrain us. So when it comes to, specifically when it comes to processing information and the speed of inputting information. And so when it comes to creating and implementing these mechanisms for our clients, AI operators have and will remove both of these constraints, meaning that higher quality mechanisms can be created and implemented faster by AI for essentially zero cost. And so basically what it means is that AI operators will be able to create and implement the same mechanisms, but better, faster, and cheaper. The same exact mechanisms that agencies, that humans implement into clients, into markets, businesses, AI operators, OpenAI operator will be able to do the same thing as it evolves and gets better. Okay, and so currently the OpenAI operator cannot do things like create high quality, consistent content, fully automate outreach, media buying. It can't do this at the human professional level yet, but it will get there. Okay, as the technology advances and becomes more accessible, it definitely will be able to do these things and much more. And so we are approaching the democratization of products and services. All products will be created fast, cheap, and better by AI. And so how do you win? How do you win if every single product, every single service can be made with, this might be an over-exaggeration, but with the click of a button, or it might not be, okay? Who knows? If everything can be made quickly, basically for free, better with one click of a button due to AI, how do you win? Okay, and there's a Hermosi tweet that I absolutely love, and it says the 4 advantages in a world where all products can be made insanely fast, well, and cheaply with AI is network effects, brand, distribution, and data. Okay, so let's break each one down. What is network effects? Essentially, it occurs when the value of a product or service increases as more people use it. What is brand? It's your association to something that's already known. So for example, let's say basketball. Okay, so basketball is something that's already known, and let's say I create content around basketball. My association to basketball is my brand. Okay, so it can be a good one, it can be a bad one, it can be a big one or a small one. Okay, and so distribution, it's the path that a product takes from producer to consumer. And so the more paths you have, the more distribution you have, the more connections you have, the easier it is to get your product into people's hands. Data is collection of information about things like customer behavior, market trends, etc. Specifically when it comes to us agency owners, us online service providers, all four of these factors play into the same feedback loop, which is you get a client, your client gets results, which means you collect data, which means you use that data to improve your product, which means you improve your product, you get more clients, which grows the network effects. As you get more clients, you get more results, you get more data to improve your product improves more, your brand grows, your distribution grows, and you're using data, you get more data to improve your product over and over again. It's an infinite feedback loop, and if you're not looking at your business model, if you're not looking at your business and trying to implement these four competitive advantages, then this right here might just replace you. Okay, it might or might not replace you. We'll see who knows, maybe this will hit a barrier, maybe AI will hit a wall and we'll stop improving. Okay, maybe we'll stop seeing the exponential growth. One thing is for sure, that nobody knows what's going to happen. Okay, so what I will advise you is that you protect yourself. Start creating content, start building a personal brand once and foremost. I say it in every one of my videos, build a personal brand and make yourself indestructible. Okay, nobody knows if AI is going to replace us, if it's going to create an apocalypse. Who knows? Just take the best precautionary measures to protect yourself from it. Okay, better to be safe than sorry. And so that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got value, and I'll see you in the next one.